Well, hello there, and welcome to your monthly numerology for September here at Metaphysical Roundtable. I'm Jennifer, and Mouse and Mercury have been sort of causing a lot of chaos, which is funny because this is eclipse season in September. This is the third time that I've tried to do the intro. Yeah. So, that being said, let's look at what's going on in September. And really, this year is just flying by. I mean, it is just, it feels like we're just moving like really, really fast. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's just crazy. So, I just want to tell you, when I'm covering the astrology for the month, I'm just hitting the highlights. I'm not covering every aspect. Sometimes I will talk about some of the squares that's going on because they're pretty important. But, I mean, Mercury moves so quickly. The moon moves so quickly. So I do not cover all of those aspects. I really just hit the highlights. And if you're wanting to know about, like, in-depth astrology, I have a list of people that I watch. If you're interested, hit me up and I'll let you know who they are. I mean, Marin Altman is one, Deborah Silverman, another, Molly McCord. Oh my gosh, there's so many astrologers on YouTube. Pick your favorite, dive in. All right, so that being said, let's get into September because September is eclipse season. And I love it. I'm also a little, because Pisces and Virgo are on the ecliptic, and I am a Virgo. So, yeah. All right. So, kicking off September 1st, we have Saturn, which is retrograde, retrograding back into Pisces. We also have Labor Day here in the U.S. On the 2nd, we have Mercury moving into Virgo, and Mercury loves being in Virgo. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. Mercury loves, loves, loves those two. On the 6th, we have Uranus going retrograde. Uranus is in Gemini, and Uranus goes retrograde at 12:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me. So if you're in a different time zone, this could actually come up on a different day. FYI. So Uranus is retrograde in Gemini. Uranus is later going to retrograde back into Taurus for a short period of time. On the 7th, we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces that hits its peak at 2:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is all about release. It's about cord cutting. It is definitely a great time for letting go, releasing, and just looking and just being like, this doesn't work for me anymore. It's time to move on. And it's a great time to do it because it's a 9-year. Also, got the best stone for this. Yeah. But more on that later. Then on the 18th, Mercury is moving real quick. Mercury is moving on into Libra. Yeah. Then on the 19th, we have Venus moving into Virgo. Now, little thing here. Venus does not like being in Virgo. And who does? I have a Virgo sun. I have a couple of planets in Virgo, but I have a Virgo sun, and that is uncomfortable. But Venus does not like being in Virgo. So if you're ruled by Venus, I'm real sorry. Then on the 21st, we have the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo that hits its peak at 3:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this is our second new moon in Virgo. The first new moon in Virgo was just recently. It was on the 23rd. And again, second new moon in Virgo, this is about what can we build? How can we move forward? What can we build? It's fantastic. It's also International Day of Peace. On the 22nd, we have the sun moving into Libra. It is also the fall equinox. We also have Mars moving into Scorpio. Mars likes being in Scorpio like a whole lot better than being in Libra, because Mars does not like being in Libra. Mars rules Aries, which is opposing Libra. So that's not a comfortable place for Mars, but Mars does like being in Scorpio. So this is a much happier place for Mars. Sorry, not for Scorpio. All right, so we end the month with Neptune retrograde in Aries, Uranus retrograde in Gemini, Jupiter is in Cancer, Venus and South Node are in Virgo, the Sun and Mercury are in Libra, Mars is in Scorpio, Pluto is in Aquarius, and Saturn is retrograde in Pisces, and North Node is in Pisces. Now, so that we have 4 planets plus with the Sun in air, 3 planets plus North Node in water, 1 planet in Earth plus South Node, and 1 in fire. Now, earlier this year, we saw a lot more in fire. So, everything just sort of, it shakes up. So we're going to see how things shake out from here on out. I know. Okay. So the crystal of the month is Labradorite. Now, I love Labradorite. I love it. It's so beautiful. You can see this one is and the lights are really, really bright on this. Sorry. It almost looks like it's giving the Labradorite spear eyes. This is sort of a lighter Labradorite. It's more of the green. This is one of the towers that I have, and it's more of the darker blue. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. They all have that sort of iridescent. I think this is just a perfect example because it's got that blue-green iridescent quality to it. And oh my gosh, it depends on which way you turn Labradorite for it to really like show up. This looks really dark. It's in, it's a necklace, it's a pendant, and it's in silver. So it's really, really hard to see. And the closer I get to the lights, it looks like everything has eyes. But there's a lot of variations to Labradorite. And again, I think this is the best depiction of it. It's just that beautiful blue, green, gray, depending on how it's cut, or darker blue sort of color. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But oh my gosh, Labradorite is great for Libras and for Pisces. So since we have that Pisces eclipse, we have that Pisces full moon lunar eclipse in September, and the sun is moving into Libra in September, I thought this would be the perfect thing for it. I really did. So Labradorite has a couple of nicknames. The Magician's Fuel, the Stone of Magic. Those were the 2 that I liked the most, to be real honest with you. Oh, by the way, I got my information from, of course, the Crystal Healing Oracle cards, and that'll be listed in the description below. I also went to the crystalcouncil.com and tinyrituals.co. Those will also be listed down below. And I really love the websites because every month, I can give you a different website that you can go and sort of investigate on your own and see what's out there. See if it's stuff that you like or if it's stuff that you agree with or disagree with, But I really do. I like their explanations. So the crystal of the month, being Labradorite, is good for the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown chakra. This crystal stone harnesses the true potential of our own transformative power. Fantastic for a 9-year. Fantastic. And again, great for Libras and Pisces. This stone helps combat anxiety, self-doubt. It boosts confidence and helps us to say what needs to be said. Throat chakra. It assists in releasing past traumas. It helps us align with our higher purpose. It's a great stress reducer. It is an excellent stone for healers and psychics as it is associated with shamanism, magic, and mysticism. I'm going to say that right. I'm going to try real hard to say that right. So this stone it's absolutely phenomenal. Go check out like your local metaphysical stores or order it online. My website is still not up because just like too many irons in the fire to get my website back up. But there's a lot of places that sell crystals. I mean, at one of the places that I have a booth, there are 3 crystal sellers at that place. So just letting you know, it's out there. Go check it out. Labradorite. It's awesome. All right, so the cards that I'll be pulling from for all of the numerology today, I'll be pulling from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. I think this might be better. It's just I don't know what happened with my lights. It's very bright. And Moonology, which I cannot reach them. Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. All of these will be listed in the description below. So if you're wondering what I'm pulling from, there you have it. And bonus, everyone's numerology month is their life path number. So whatever your life path number is, that's what your month is in September. It happens usually once a year, sometimes twice a year, just depending, But this is fantastic. I love it. I love it because I feel like it's like everybody really is like bringing in their energy the strongest. And especially for people that have a life path of 9, you're tripling down on that energy. It's the year of the 9. It's a month of a 9 for you. And it's your life path number. And I love that. I love it. Especially during eclipse season. So we have these fantastic eclipses that are going to help us to release and build. And what better way to do that than to really, really just immerse yourself in your life path number, in the vibration of your number. I love it. I love it. So stay tuned and let's take a deep dive into your personal life path number for September. Well, hello, Life Path 22. September for us is a 22 month. What a shocker. I know, I kind of gave it away in the intro, didn't I? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to, work with the coughing. But September for us, a 22 month. This is good, right? We get to spend a lot of time on ourselves. Yeah. So 22 people are meant to assist in transforming people and the environment. Now, the thing is, when I say transforming people, it's about relationships. It is. Because we're encouraging strong relationships. Like the process and the structure. We want to build and strengthen relationships here. All kinds of relationships, right? Not just love relationships. There's more. There's a lot more. So, I know, it does work. It does make sense that we would be like that master builder or a healer, right? Yeah. So, the mantra of the 22 is, I ignite the torch of discovery and healing within my world. Sorry, it's a little dissension among the ranks over here. Mouse will be through here shortly, I'm sure. It's good. It's really good. He's been a little restless today. So we're here to help humanity towards real and positive change. And this is about real and positive change because if we have a strong relationship, if there are strong relationships in the world, not just romantic relationships, but just strong relationships in the world, then we can make a huge change. If we have a good relationship with the environment, a great change, right? Yeah. So again, we're a counselor. We want to work with those relationships, right? We're an arbitrator so that if people are arguing or if there's a lot of dissension in the ranks, although my cats, I'm not sure that they want an arbitrator. Just letting you know. 22 people have lots of guides. Yes, I'm talking about you, Mouse. 22 people have lots of guides. They're highly intuitive. We want to educate the world about environmental issues and the importance of really, really strong bonds and relationships. Now, I am talking about romantic relationships. I am talking about friendships. I'm talking about family relationships, the family dynamic, and I'm talking about relationships with each other in our communities, business relationships. I'm talking about all kinds of relationships. Maybe even our relationship to things like food or shopping. Yeah, that's very important. It is. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that was a little startling. We are very practical. We enjoy seeking out real wisdom. I told you Mouse was coming through. And we're a luminary. We love that. The lesson of the 22 is to push through procrastination and feelings of overwhelmment in order to embrace our true life's purpose. He's eating Mercury's food. No, he's just drinking water. Okay. So, in order to embrace our true life's purpose, we need to push through procrastination and any feelings of overwhelmment, which leads me to our shadow side. It's unbelievable that we have a shadow side, but we do. We really do. So the thing is, the first thing that we have to address is that the conflict that we feel between our inner feelings and what we know to be practical. So there's a lot of times when we're just like, oh my gosh, I really feel like I need to do this. But there's also that practical nature that is just like, girl, you can't be doing that right now. This is not the time for all that noise. We need to find that happy balance because having that argument within our own heads is going to drive us nuts. Spoken like from real experience here. Yeah. Procrastination is another one of our shadow sides. Feeling overwhelmed, giving up too easily, worrying everything to death. Yeah, we can do that. And feeling like there's too many problems to solve. And I get this all the time. Every time I start to clean out the basement, every time I start to shift things in my office, every time I start to do stuff like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's just too many problems. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And then it stretches out. Yeah. So what we really need to do is embrace who we are and just be like, you know what? I am here to be practical, to be very smart, and I'm here to work on healing and building. So let's heal and build me first and move out to everyone's, including my own, relationships. Yeah, it's good. It's good. And recycle as much as you can because it's good for the environment. All right, let's see what kind of cards we get for you, for us, Life Path 22. I mean, can't leave me out of that, right? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to cough in your ear. And I'm going to try to go in and mute these, like coughs. I don't know. I'm going to try. White Tara, sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. This is so perfect for us in September. I'm telling you, all these eclipses, that's a lot of crazy energy. It is. We're moving into the fall equinox. It's a lot of crazy stuff. So again, sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Yeah. That is so accurate. Okay, I can't sing because, first of all, I'm a bad singer. Secondly, they'll ding my channel. Ooh, balsamic moon, a time for healing. Well, again, that tracks because that's what we're all about. A time for healing. And let me tell you, Labradorite, great for us. It doesn't matter if you are not a Pisces or a Libra. Still fantastic for us. Okay, I guess it's not in this area. Maybe it's in the front. Ah, yes it is. Okay, sorry that took so long. Okay, a time for healing, balsamic moon. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over the cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender, start to work on your belief system in your own dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. I love that. Because really, when you do work on yourself and you heal yourself, people say that you heal all the generations before you and the ones coming after you. That's great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 22. I think September is going to be a pretty good month for us. Don't forget to check in mid-month for the mid-month monthly numerology check-in. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.